Let's move on now to the signing that I am the most excited about. And this is a player that we talked about in the pre-draft show for offensive linemen. Eagles did not draft a tackle. We know that they signed Mekhi Becton, but they signed a big old boy in Anim Dankwah from Howard, who is 6'7" 3/4, 349 pounds. He will turn 24 in October. And if you're talking about a long-term project to get for Jeff Stoutland, I think Anim Dankwah is an exciting one. Now, he only started 25 games at Howard, had a few injuries affect both of the 2021-2022 season, played exclusively at left tackle. You're talking about arm length over 35 inches, about 10-inch hands, big wingspan, ran a 5'4", 440, so this is not like the world's best athlete at that size, but boy, is this a sun shielder.
Good job, sun shielder. I like that. I admit I did not watch Howard film leading up to the draft. I have been at Green Stadium in Washington, D.C. on Howard's campus. But if I just look at the profile, yeah, that jumps out to me, right? That's the kind of guy you want to develop, Canadian. So that he's got that in the plus column. Yeah, I think whenever you have someone with that size.
Taft.
What's that?
Went to Taft.
He went to Taft
for a year. Yeah,
nice.
His last year of high school.
Ah, okay.
Anim Dankwah. You want me to give you? You want to give you the Brugler?
Yeah, let's hear. Shout out to Dane.
Dane should be paid more, and I am brave enough to say it. Strengths, massive size. You don't need his jersey number to spot him on tape.
Oh, good line.
Broad-shouldered and comfortably carries 350-plus pounds. Moves lighter than expected with the lateral quickness to mirror edge rushers. Gains ground quickly in pass slides and works hard to maintain knee bend. Wears the number 77 jersey because of Tyron Smith. Able to eat up bull rushers and spit them out. Oh, love that. Steers defenders in the run game once he gets his hands on them. Creates wide lanes and down blocks and churns his feet on playside runs. Described as self-aware and upbeat, and has a good handle on what he knows and what he doesn't, according to an NFL scout. Started all 12 games in 2023 after battling injuries as an underclassman. Weaknesses. Upright and plays top-heavy. Maintaining a steady weight needs to be a priority for his pro career. Can do a better job maximizing his length to keep defenders at his fingertips with better timing and recoil. Gets in trouble when he oversets, lacking ideal redirect skills for natural recoveries. Needs to improve his efficiency anticipating and reacting to twists and games. Struggles to control himself out in space and in the screen game. His field vision and instincts are still a work in progress, which is expected considering his relative inexperience. Missed chunks of the 2021 and 22 season because of injuries. Doesn't have a large sample size against high-level competition. Summary. A 3-year starter at Howard, Dankwah lined up at left tackle in the Bison's zone-based run scheme after splitting the first 18 years of his life between Ghana and Canada. He committed himself to football and showed incremental improvement each season in college, helping Howard win back-to-back MEAC titles in his junior and senior seasons. There is a major difference between his 2021 tape versus Maryland and his 2023 tape against Northwestern. With his towering size and super long arms, Dankwah often makes first meaningful contact and forces rushers to take elongated paths around him. However, he tends to be overly reliant on his length and upper body control, leaving his feet stagnant and out of sync with his hands. Overall, Dankwah is a work in progress as he learns how to maximize his gifts and compensate for his tall center of gravity, but his promising movements and God-given size are the foundation of something an NFL coaching staff can mold. In several ways, he reminds me of an FCS version of DeWand Jones.
Okay, I like DeWand Jones coming out. Basketball player. Indianapolis. Ohio State, yep.
Great job. Thank you.
Yeah. So look,
Well, I'm just saying, I just read all that. I need to give me like 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you more than 10 seconds. Look, when you have 35 and 1/8 inch arms and you're 6'8", 349, it's a good project. When you're at Howard, you're not facing the same type of competition that obviously if you went to UVA or Val-Tech or Maryland, they pick schools from that region. But you can't teach size, don't I know it? So Dankwah is certainly worth it for that reason. Frankly, it's a frame. When you just hear those numbers, that's comparable to Jordan Mailata.
Yeah.
Now Dankwah's 23. Jordan was 20, 21 when the Eagles drafted him. But
And certainly a better athlete as well.
yeah,
testing
yeah. But this is the type of player that you bring him in. You hope you can get him on practice squad.
Yeah,
you develop him
worth
for
a dice roll.
You develop him for a year, and maybe you have a King Dunlap type.
Oh.
We all silly like the mayor.